Alright, what's going on, people? Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Let me just get the Zoom guys in here. Alright. Let me get everyone in.
Recording in progress.
Awesome. What's going on, Zoom guys? Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. Apologies about the delay. Let's have a look at Goldie here. Sort of dip down there on gold. Jump straight in today. Let's have a look here. Morning, man. Morning, good morning. Yeah, Goldie having a little sell-off here so far. Having a little sell-off to start the day. Hey, Chris, what's going on, man? Alright, cool. I think everyone's pretty much in. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Let's have a quick look at... I don't believe we have any news, but let's have a quick look. Nah, no news. No news at all today for anything. Oh yeah, we do. Canadian dollar news. Seen a pretty active Asian session. Not in a, I wouldn't say in a good way though. But he did come up and did grab some liquidity in that Asian session. We had a nice little dip back lower. I think this dip back down could give us some gold buys for the day. Because we're kind of run this nice little left shoulder. Here's your head. Here's that right shoulder region. We're still this big level of liquidity sitting up here as well. Now we have just seen this little sell-off pre-London here. But we're kind of already starting to have a nice bounce. So let's do have a quick look at the top down. In the Asian session we spoke about coming up to grab daily highs. Well, you've now grabbed the daily highs and currently having a little sell-off, but you still haven't grabbed last week's high, which I think is going to be a very key level. Excuse me, which I think is going to be a very key level still coming into this week. Could we retrace a little bit more and maybe come down and grab yesterday's lows, maybe retest these highs a little bit more? Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. It's still kind of early days to say so just yet. But yesterday you kind of had that low, you grabbed the 4-hour lows, push up. You've now just grabbed the 4-hour highs of this resistance, kind of pushing down, but you're also still finding some support. So you kind of, you are within this tough area still. This is that kind of left shoulder, head, right shoulder region. So potential to see a bounce. You've just grabbed previous 4-hour lows as well there. So a bit of a 4-hour range. It's still a pretty big range though. Bless you. Thank you. But yeah, you are currently grabbing 4-hour lows. The previous 4-hour, it's kind of tricky. There's a lot of levels. The previous 4-hour did just close below this level, top wicked, and trying to push down as well. So you have had a 4-hour breakout, but you're pretty much straight back into that 4-hour support. Now, the hourly here on gold. Previous hourly was quite nice. You came up, you grabbed the highs, you flipped bearish, you had this nice drive lower. But as you can kind of see, you have just still come straight into this support. Did that hourly close with no bottom wick? Yeah, no bottom wick on that previous hourly candle, which means we may retrace a little bit. Yeah, which means we could see a little bit of a retracement on gold. You know, if the hourly closes bearish with no bottom wick to the lows, the next hour either closes doji or starts to have a little bit of a pullback. Can't see the last time we did closes one, but yeah, that's why you kind of see, you know, you grab the highs you tried to push down, but you've pushed down right into support and you've grabbed the lows. But we're still obviously overall bullish on gold. So if we grab these lows and start breaking to the upside, great, that would be really nice. 5 minutes kind of starting to have a little push up. Previous 30 was bearish, so I would need to see this grab the lows and actually close bullish, and then amazing, we could have some nice buys. That was that liquidity level in the Asian session. Also, people probably jumping in shorts of these rejection stops above this high and this high, where you grab this high here and then had that nice little breakout. So if we get a nice closure on this, we'll wait for the 30 close. But if we get a nice, let me just close that blind right in my eyes. But if we get a nice 30 strong closure, grabbing the lows, breaking out, we could have gold buys all the way up into here for like 70 ticks, which would be a very, very nice trade. A very nice trade. So how long have we got till it's going to close? Yeah, you're re-breaking the highs as well. Yeah, I really want to see, this 30 close. Let me see. Yeah, close anywhere, but anywhere back above like here, to be honest, is good enough. Grab the lows, close back above. Amazing, we could see some longs. Caught this move, let me see, man. Oh yeah, beautiful. Yeah, very nice, man. Very, very nice catch. Right at that liquidity level. Yeah, it's nice, man. Cool, we got 2 minutes till this is going to close, guys. I'm just going to grab a drink, and then we'll see this 30 close. This 5 minutes is absolutely ripping with no bottom wick on it, but it's going to give a very strong close. It'll be 2 seconds. We're going to grab a drink, and we'll see this 30 closure. 2 seconds, guys. Yeah, what a push. Look at this rip on gold. This is insane. 5 minutes, absolutely ridiculous. 5 minutes, literally insane. That's the thing, yeah. Well, wait, yeah, it's going to be very hard now to put it below a 30 low after you've seen that. How much was that rip in that 5 minute? It was 54 ticks in 5 minutes with no bottom wick. Now, if that isn't August price action, I don't know what is. 30-minute was beautiful though. But that 5 minutes already starting to... Let me make this the 5-minute chart, and we'll make this... We'll make this the 15, and I'll make this one down here my 30. So, we're looking to buy gold. Let me just see. So you could probably manage if you start to get maybe back below this area. That's your kind of stop loss area, which is not too bad. So if you get back below that, you can pretty much manage your trade. Otherwise, you have a 50 tick push. Yeah, it's also 30 resistance, but it is a very strong close that I'm pretty sure you're going to push through it. But yeah, it is true. It's a very strong level. But if we can re-break this, push up into that area, so that's 17. Back up into that. Asia high is like 30. That 5 minute on gold, look at that. Came down, grabbed the perfect double bottom, closed back above. Shame there's no bottom wick here. And then just ripped. That's crazy. I mean, if you re-break this high now, then you can manage stop loss below that low, and then you got that push. If you don't re-break that high and you close back below, you may range a little bit. This is a very decent bottom wick though, a very quick bottom wick. Very, very quick. Crazy push. Let's see if there's going to be one big fake out though. Look at this. We're instantly, after that crazy rip, we're instantly selling off 30 ticks again. But if we can reflip, we may have some buys. If we close back below, I'll wait for a fake out closure back above. Let me just have a look at this. Yeah, we need to be careful with that hourly. Hourly's ripped the lows, now ripped the highs. We do want to see this hourly close above this level. But now that you have that top wick on the 15 and 30, well, if you don't re-break that, you just keep pushing down, well then your buy stops don't get activated, so who cares? But if we can re-break that, now that we have that nice top wick, then we should be good to have that push up. But I have, let me just get top step up here. I have absolutely no orders in. I want to see it hold this level. To be honest, I wouldn't want to see it fake out this much. This almost does look like a pretty decent fake out. But where's your targets for shorts? Whoa. Let me put this here. Look at the dollar index. What's that going to tell me? There's nothing that's already happened. Well, they can have absolutely. Absolutely. Got 35 seconds to this closes. Remember, once we start getting back above this area, we'll be in for the flip of the 30 and 15. I would like this next 5 minute. Maybe come down, re-grab the lows, and then start to break out. And then we could be good for a nice buy. Could be good for a nice buy. Seymour. Yeah, 25.10, easy. Easy, easy. I mean, from here up into there is 40 plus ticks. It's a big range. Big range. We do just want to see this hourly actually close above, you know, hourly to close back above, like, you know, this level. And then we can see that push back up into here. I mean, I was going to draw on this high. This high is not really a liquidity level because this kind of was a liquidity grab. This grabbed the highs to push down. Let's see if that 5 minutes going to re-grab the lows. Or just re-break the highs and just start pushing. If it does reflip from here. Yeah, 30 ticks into that high. Still pretty nice. Still pretty nice. Yeah, the birds are having a field day. They got the gold buys. You know, if you re-grab the lows, then, you know, you can't even consider buys from there. If not, from anywhere, you know, in here's still a pretty nice area. You can manage risk like somewhere down there if you do push from here. Because remember that 30 was very strong. So if you now reflip, you're looking at something like that. Risking about 28 to see if you can drive this up for about 50. Happily. Easy work. But yeah, given that 30 did, you know, rip the lows and close aggressively bullish, you do want to see this 30 continue pushing up. You don't want to see this 30 really close doji. Are you going to re-grab the lows, gold? What are you up to? Even the past, did this 5 minute have a bottom wick either? Oh, a tiny one. Tiny one, I wouldn't have caught that one. Almost little to nothing on these ones. Which is pretty crazy. What are you up to, Goldie? Let me see here. What's he got? 15. How's the 15 looking? Yeah, 15 still looking fine. It could easily still reject. You know, we do have to be careful though. You start getting strong bearish closures around here. Remember that Owly could be leaving a big top wick right before the London Open. Something to be wary of. Oof. Something to be wary of. Did I hit record already? Yep. Got rid of my jet lag. We're getting there, John. Definitely getting there, man. Still waking up at stupid times. I think today I woke up about 5 AM or something. Had to have a little afternoon nap. But yeah, pretty much back to normal, to be honest, man. Yeah. I was kind of shaking off this little cold that I've got. Yeah, how many days did that take me? It took me Friday, go back Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, almost like 4 days of jet lag, which is crazy. Yeah, a bit of range, man, yeah. Make it easy to be disciplined? It's definitely not easy. There's no such thing as a... Let me get rid of that stupid heart. It's you know, it's not... It's never easy to be disciplined. Being a disciplined trader is, you know, one of the hardest parts of trading. But the way you can become more disciplined is making sure you have a plan. Like if you're jumping in trades too quickly, or either your plan's wrong or you're not following a plan. Most people just aren't simply following a plan, a set of rules before they need to be triggered before they can enter a trade. Most people are just taking random trades with no real thought process other than they want to see something happen. Like they want to see gold go up, so they just start jumping in longs. They don't say, oh cool, here's my entry criteria, have we met that, yes or no? If the answer is yes, cool, then take the trade. If the answer is no, then cool, don't take the trade. It can be I don't want to say simple, but it can be a lot simpler when you have, you know, rules to follow. BTC chart, let's have a look, man. I haven't had a look in a while, actually. What have we been up to? Still trading above the 60s. I've lost all my levels, put on the wrong screen. I mean, I think you're going to see Bitcoin have a decent push up to like 80 soon. It looks like we're gearing up for a pretty decent move. I don't know where all my other... I've lost my main chart. It's probably on my other screen. But yeah, as long as you hold the 60s, 55s, I think you're going to see Bitcoin have a... As much as it pains me to say it, I think you're going to see Bitcoin have, yeah, a pretty decent push up. After this grab of the lows here, still holding 60. Where's 60? Where are we? 60... Yeah, I think you're going to see a push back up into these all-time highs. As a much higher overall outlook. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I like that, man. Kind of got its left shoulder. Here's that head. Right shoulder. Liquidity sitting above here around the 63s. I like that, man. Makes a lot of sense to me. Goldie trying to push down here. Goldie pushing a little bit lower. No buy orders on that just yet. Did just grab these highs, I guess you could say. But still, not enough for me to want to short it. Kind of now grabbing some little 5-minute lows here. 15's about to close in 40 seconds. Let's see how this 15 is going to close. Yeah, it's essential, man. Yeah, absolutely. There's no emotions involved in should I be taking this trade right now. It's very simple. Is the trade there or not? Like if you find you're jumping in trades too early, you want to make sure you're actually following a plan, man. And if you're not following a plan, then you got to create one. You got to create a plan. Yeah, in the beginning, I never had a trading plan. I literally would just take complete random trades and 5 to 10 trades a day, which is just absolutely ridiculous. You should never be taking that many. So 15 opening with an instant top wick here. 30's trying to flip, but there's no bottom wick on this 15. So even if this does push, I don't care. I'm not taking a trade on no bottom wick on a 15. I want to see a bottom wick created on this 15, and then I'll reconsider the 30 flip. If we could even maybe grab, like, if we could grab 15 lows, then re-break some highs, that would also be a great entry. That'd be a great entry. Let's go see here on the 15. Grabbed all of this liquidity. If you can pull back, grab the 15 lows and then break out, yeah, that would be anywhere below here would be a pretty decent place to buy. A pretty decent place. And we're trying to target Friday's highs as well. Whether or not Friday's highs do come in before Wednesday's FOMC, you know, we'll have to see. Oh, started rapping there by accident. See, the S&P's on an absolute insane recovery after that lovely pullback. S&P's on a beautiful recovery. Absolutely beautiful recovery. Almost 10%. Don't do it, Goldie. Don't push from here. His 30's about to flip as well. I'm not taking the 30 flip without a 15 bottom wick. Bottom wick is just on a bullish candle, just seeing a wick to the downside, man. Like here. You want to see that wick. Because if you don't have one and you try and buy, well, it's more likely than not you need to create one. So rather than trying to buy here, if there's not been a wick created, you can get trapped in the wrong side pretty quick. But now that you do have this nice top wick, if we do create a bottom wick, buying from the break of that high is good enough as well. That's right here. Oh, we got 5 minutes. So now you're coming back down to create on, which is good. That's what I want to see. There you go. Now the 15 has a bottom wick. And now you also have a very nice high. If you re-break that high, we could be looking for some longs. $35 ticks back up into that area. I know, man. You tell them, yeah. Drop a little like for the stream. Run them likes up. Let's see how this fire is going to close. If it closes bearish, it may dip to here. Possible. Crazy that we've seen this absolutely insane run up. And now we're probably going to go doji. Because this is a huge push. Kind of came out of nowhere, but it's a very big push. Even if we did jump on at our normal 7 AM time, I wouldn't have caught that. Our entry criteria is in all of the trading lessons, man. Many videos all over it, man. You don't need me to answer that for you, man. You can watch them all. They're all there. It's the whole reason we make all the videos, man. The whole reason there's a whole course in the community. 5 minutes closing bullish. Instant bottom wick. Could you flip this current 5? 15 up into there. Try and catch that 30 flip and the 15 flip. Kind of risky. What would you be looking at? You risk somewhere down below that 5 low. I mean, the reason I'm saying it's risky is because you haven't really grabbed any 15 lows, but you might not need to. Let me see. be open to managing here. Let's see. No buy orders in just yet. $15 up and down, not bad. Not bad. Coming back down here on Goldie. I know, I'm hoping we don't just get sucked there, man. Did you just grab the previous 5 lows? Yeah, you kind of did, actually. You kind of did. What the spread's like? 1.4. Tagged into a... Got tagged into a dirty Asian trade today, which I shouldn't have. Bro, buy a quiet mouse. Bro, go suck at trading on your own and go and time out for 10 minutes for that. Don't tell me what to do. 10 minutes time out until you think about what you've done. My mouse is perfectly fine. Don't say stupid things. We're starting already. What's with it? I don't have this buy order in yet, just yet, guys. I'm just short up, but I don't have this buy order in yet. Taking no presentation. Now, what? People just fucking saying such stupid shit all the time recently. They're saying buy a quiet mouse. No, if you can't bear to hear a little clicking noise for a 2-hour free trading stream, you don't deserve to be here. You deserve to suck at trading on your own. It's painful sometimes. Anyone new? I promise you, I'm not. I could probably come across an asshole. I'm not. I just get tired of answering such stupid comments. I'm trying to look for trades, and someone's talking about the fucking noise of a mouse clicking. Don't set him off, man. Don't set him off. Let's see. 1 minute says 5's going to close. Pushing down. I know. It's painful, man. It's painful. He's allowed back in 10 minutes, though. It's only 10 minutes of timeout. It's not full timeout. It's just 10 minutes. $100%. So if this 5 closes bearish, then we want to see us have a little 5-minute fake out this level. I want to see us get back above there. You're getting soft, Aaron? What are you on about? I'm getting soft. I'm getting soft because I removed someone because they said I have a noisy mouse on a free YouTube live stream. What are you talking about? Think about what you're saying before you comment stupid things.
I don't think I've actually even heard the mouse click once in any fucking Zoom. What's he bitching about?
I know. It's painful. Painful. No, we can't yet. 15's coming down here on Goldie. I don't like any sells just yet, though. I don't like any sells just yet. I don't like any sells in any of this area. Absolutely can. Yeah, 15's looking like you may come down and grab these lows. Looking like you may come down and grab these lows before potentially seeing that push. But you know, if we start to push down, in 5 minutes, this hourly's also going to close. And we don't really want to see this huge wick rejection. We do want to see quite a nice closure here. We don't want to see us closing back below here. Because then you're kind of, you're wicking out the lows, also wicking out the highs. Holding resistance, holding support. You're just in a very, very tricky range. Let's see. Yeah, 3 minutes. Let's go back to 5 minutes. Let's have a look. Five minutes coming down here. I don't want to see this, to be honest. I don't want to see this. No, I can't. It's disrespectful. You gotta earn it. You gotta earn the rights to say that. Yeah, it very well could. I just won't sell it either. You just grab the 15 lows. Let's see if we start to reject it and wick back up here. As long as we, on this 5 minute, if we can wick back above here, then this hourly will still close with a nice breakout. But if this 5 minute does close below, then yeah, we're just going to range. And that hourly kind of gets very tricky. Look at that hourly. Look at that. It was looking beautiful, we were ripping the lows, looking like we're going to get that great breakout. But now you grab the lows, also grab the highs. You can tell it's FOMC tomorrow. Probably just going to do the same. And then what else do you have this week? You got, well, FOMC tomorrow. Yeah, PMI on Thursday. And then the Fed speaking on Friday. So, this type of price action isn't surprising. Don't be surprised by this price action. It's not surprising at all. When was this one? Was this yesterday's? Yeah. 4 o'clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hours you ended up sticking that range yesterday. Which is crazy. What have I just done? What? Okay, that was weird. That was weird. It's going to tank. Yeah, it makes sense. Price action definitely says that. Yeah, 100%, Chris. Let's see. 15 is trying to grab the lows. You kind of are rejecting. How's that 30 closing? Yeah, I mean 30's not the best. Let me see. So it just closed back below this little level. After you rip these lows and close bullish, you then grab the highs and closed. Did that close no top wick? No. You then grab the highs and close bearish. So you're just closing back into this range. And then the hourly. Yeah. Regardless of what you think could happen, this is what's happening. There's your resistance, there's your support, there's your range. So It's all you really have to. It's all you really have to work with right now, unfortunately. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. It's not what we can really do. Don't get annoyed with it. It just is what it is. You got FOMC, like I say, FOMC tomorrow. It's not surprising. I mean, given the fact that you now just you grab the highs, close nice and bearish, grab the lows, grab the highs, close within the range. What do you want? At least what, another hourly closure? Pretty much. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, all-time highs as well. Absolutely. Yeah, all-time highs. FOMC tomorrow. 0 news today. London session. But it's also very easy to trade as well. Like when it's in these ranges, it's very easy to trade. You've just respected support, you've just respected resistance. What do you need to see? A closure above either direction, and there's your trade. Close the downside, cool, go short. Close the upside, cool, go long. I mean, I wouldn't actually take downside sells, but close above here, and you got buys into here. Yeah, still 14 high is nice. Yeah, I just want to see a closure, even if you re-break the previous hourly highs. Yeah, 40 ticks. Yeah. We'll wait and see this 15 close before we call it just yet. But to be honest, you kind of need to see like at least an hourly closure here, because you've just had the hourly close doji. So always remember, if the market's arranging, always zoom out. If the 5 minute doesn't make sense, go to the 15. If the 15 doesn't make sense, go to the 30. If the 30 doesn't make sense, go to the hourly. If the hourly doesn't make sense, just wait for a breakout. And does this hourly make sense right now? Is that what's the direction for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours? Sideways. So rather than trying to predict the next market move, wait for the markets to show you its hands and then react to it. I've seen that indicator man. So I know some people use it. I personally don't like it. For me, I don't want to see how the current candle's forming. I want to see how the last candles have formed. Like seeing how the current candle is forming doesn't really do too much for me, because it can change at any point. 1 5-minute candle can change it. I personally love having I got the 15 here, hourly here right now, and the 30 just below. Honestly, I really like having them all at the same time. It's real nice. You can just, you guys can flip between. But yeah, the most important thing is looking at previous candle closures, not how the current one's forming. Because if you just look at how the current one's forming, like the 4 hour can look bullish. You try jumping longs, well, 1 5-minute candle can make that look bearish. What you really want to be looking at is how the previous ones actually close. Yeah, if Harry doesn't, close out to 100%, man. Literally, just come back at 9 AM London time. See if you've broken out. Even if you've ripped all the way up here, great. There's your confirmation of the breakout. But I will wait for I'll wait for at least a 15 here. We'll see how this next 15 is going to close. The way this is given a top wick makes you think you may pull back a little bit. Understand the trade too. Yeah, that's a good idea, man. Yeah, I like that. That makes sense, man. Yeah, like I say, I've seen some people use it, which is good. But yeah, I personally just love having all of my 3 here. Well, I have 4 here, but I don't look at all 4. Mainly use the 3. I mean, yeah, you did break out that level, but you also clearly you may have broken out there, but you still got resistance there. Still resistance there. So yeah, just because you closed above 1, you still got noise there as well. Yeah, you wouldn't want to. I'm also would look at this level here. It's like all of these wicks. You want to see it close back above all of that, all of that, all of that. But it's not. I think it's never really, you know, just one line. It's kind of like all of that. You want to get above all of that big zone, and definitely not see that hourly rejection. That's a steep rejection. Unless we had, like, you know, a perfect double top, then you can trade into that, like here. When here you rejected, but you had a liquidity level here, so you can buy into that. But trading into this one, you don't really have any. Yeah, let's see this 15-minute close, guys. If it doesn't give us too much indication, probably have to wait for that. Wait for that hourly, unfortunately. 30's about to grab previous 30 lows here as well. But these will be my absolute no trade ranges. Closure above, you know, here is nice because we do have this liquidity level. So closure above here is good for buys because you have this liquidity level. See what copper's up to today. What's copper been up to? A bit of a range as well. 30-minute, grabbing the lows, bullish, grabbing the highs, bearish, yeah. Also ranging on copper. Oil, grabbing the lows, trying to break out. Nasdaq been on the crazy recovery as well. Yeah, look at that. Huge. From the highs, what was that? 15% push down. And almost a 13-14% recovery already. Absolutely, man. That's it. Rather than predicting market, let's show you hands and react. That's absolutely it, man. That's all we do here. That's all we do. All we do is react. We react. We're not here to think the market is going to go up or down. We wait for it to show us our cards, and then we react to it. That's all trading is. Wait for it to show us its hands, and then we react to it. Right now, it's at resistance. It's at support. We're going to react to that by waiting for a breakout. Oh, wait, I mean, I won't see it much go sideways, but I'll wait for the 15 close. If 15 doesn't tell me anything, then yeah, I'll leave it and wait for the hourly. Because you're going to at least sorry, need that. How's the trip? Yeah, it was good, thank you, man. It was good. It was a very good trip. Very successful trip, man. Good trading times. Lots of travel. Good to be back on the home screens though, man. Yeah, but yeah, it was good. Thank you, man. It was good. How many points do I target? I don't really have a set amount of points that I target. On average, you know, I probably get around 20, 25. But I don't really, you know, I don't really set like, you know, point amounts. You know, if I got closure above, I'm also targeting liquidity levels. I'll just set it for the break, man. So like for instance here, if I wanted to sell it there, I'll just set it here. I'll wait for it to go off. If it does go off, I still want to wait for the actual closure. But I more so just want to get notified when we start breaking these highs. Then I'll still wait for the closure. And then I can still look for the play. So even if I, you know, had this alert go off here, I still have to see that hourly actually break out. Can you do alerts on closures? If you could do alerts on closures, that'd be pretty good. Fifteen's grabbing the lows and trying to close bullish here, which is a better sign. Let's see how this 15 is going to close. Not looking too bad. You just grabbed the previous 15 lows, trying to break out. So yeah, maybe I've never actually seen that. I've always just done it on, yeah, like just like a normal. If you could do it when it's closed, entering channel, exiting channel, less than, greater than, crossing up. Maybe that's it, crossing up and down. I mean, if you could, then it'd be great, because then all you have to do is literally set an alert here. Once you get that closure above that level, then you're good. Look up the stream, boys. You tell them that. Get them in there. You can set trigger once per bar close, really nice. Could this 15 be enough to start looking for the longs? Because the 15, you know, you've held the previous two 15 lows here. You grab these lows, you never actually closed below that low there. And now you've massively wicked the lows and you're about to close back above this little support. So could this be a... You've also grabbed previous 30 lows. So could we be coming for these highs? Ah, once per bar close. Do I have that? I don't have that. What the hell? That's so strange. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, on a... Oh, yeah, nice, yeah. Give that a try. So 15 is about to close pretty strong here. Let's see if we're going to get a nice bottom wick and see if we can get some longs. We're getting some decent volume now, which is great. Let me get rid of all these alerts now. You're coming back up for the previous highs as well. Hourly, could you re-grab the hourly highs? Yeah, you're looking like you're going to re-grab the hourly highs. Let's see if we get a bottom wick here on gold and see if we get these longs. Bottom wick on the next 15. That's a pretty nice 15 closure there. It's a very nice 15 closure actually. 2 seconds, 2, 1. Did you close a no top wick? You did, but you are also creating some liquidity to the highs now on the hourly. You can probably manage risk if you get maybe back below here. God, it's so ugly when I look to the left. It's scary. I scroll back, I start looking at this, I'm like, oh my Jesus. I do, yeah, I do like gold to at least re-grab previous hourly highs now. It's about 13 ticks. This is also a nice bottom wick. You would need this. You would need this 5 to actually. So you have a buy on the flip of the candle. Oh, my spreads are terrible here. I would have been tagged in already. Oh, mind this. It's not even a spread server. Actual ranges just aren't that big, so it looks like they're really big. I'm not in this, by the way, guys. I didn't get it. I'm not in. What would you be looking at? Yeah, it's 30. It's 13 ticks since the highs. Yeah, I was like, my spread's only literally 1, but it was looking like the gap between the line is really big, but it's only because these ranges are actually pretty small. Although I do believe we're going to grab them highs. 13 ticks, that is pretty small in terms of the risk to reward. It's almost like, because you're risking if you close back below this level. It's about 10. You're risking about 10 to maybe squeeze 14. With the previous hourly closing in the range and the previous 15 closing with no top wick. Yeah, grab the stops there. That's what I'm thinking. But the only place I really see stops is maybe just here. But buying into that's only 13 ticks away. I don't think it's really worth it. Because if you take this 5 flip here, your stop's going to be somewhere around here, and your management's there. It's like, it's just not, it very likely will hit, but you got to ask yourself, is it worth it? And I also look at this to the left and be like, look how weird this price action is here. I don't really have any. Unless you break out, maybe. But all this would really be that's your target right there. I don't really think how high you could go. I have no idea really. I have no upside targets unless you get an hourly breakout. You get an hourly breakout, then you got here as the targets. But until then, I have 0 upside targets. Zero. You can also see this 5 minutes ripped with good volume. But you could, about to close doji. But this is also what you expect for August in general. But August so far has been a great month. So 5 minute just closed somewhat doji there. If you grab the lows, break the high. 10 ticks. And you see, you actually zoom out. Like, as much as we want to overanalyze this 5 minute, This is literally what we're working with. Pre-FOMC. Sometimes you always got to remember to literally just zoom out. That's what you're dealing with right now. This is why buys are so risky, because literally anytime you buy, you come straight into major resistance. And anytime you sell, you come into major support. Very tough. Very, very tough. The only reason I would take longs, even though you know you are right at that resistance, is the fact that you will very likely grab these highs. Catch up tomorrow. Yeah, all good, man. Not pretty good idea, man. I'll probably be doing the same soon as well. Don't want to overanalyze this 5 minute too much. What was it? 15.7. How's the 4 hour? Yeah, kind of 4 hours tough. Grab the highs, close bearish. Now grab the lows. You close bullish. Cool, then you could have the buys. Alright guys, give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Oh, sorry. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so I was just saying, yeah, we just came up, grabbed them highs as we expected. No bottom wick on this current 5. The hourly is also now re-grabbing them previous hourly highs. This is what we need to see. This is what we want to see. And we do want to still see, you know, probably maybe a 30 closure could be nice. We're back into this area. Let's have a look at that on the 30. $14 ticks, push a held. Nah, I mean, you gotta be okay with locking it in because every single time you buy, you come into resistance. You buy here, you come into resistance here. You buy here, you come into resistance here. You break above here, you buy, you come into resistance here. The amount of levels that you come into every single time is crazy. So yeah, don't be too annoyed about locking in some gains. Any gains is good gains in these areas. Like I say, every time you come into just another level. This could be a nice 30 closure here. See what I mean? Yeah. So I closed. Yeah. Lock it in. 10-15 is good. Don't be afraid to secure them gains because literally this right now is exactly what I'm talking about. Anytime you buy, you come straight into the next level of resistance. So you've now just come back into this level here. There's a previous strong fake out level, strong resistance level. 15 as well. Yeah, nice. Yeah, good job. So you guys took the buys into previous hourly highs. Well done. That's all it was. Just a little scalp into hourly highs. If it was worth it for you, yeah, good job. 15 is about to close in 1 minute. If we close like this, that's probably me for London. I'm not getting chopped up in here. Absolutely, W's a W, man, for sure. Absolutely. Look how strong this level is, especially on the 30. You can't even really trust a 30-minute breakout of this level because every time you've broken out, you close straight back below. So securing your gains once you grab these highs and tap into this resistance is a smart move, a very smart move. Yeah, good job to see you guys getting the same plays. Well done. That's what we like to see. Yeah, how many times have we tapped into this level? 2, 1. Still holding that big 30 resistance here. Such a big level. It's like, cool. Could you short it? I don't know. So, love to see a chart. Man, the more you tune into, the more you'll pick it up, man. .5 to 1 restored. Absolutely, man. So how did that 30 close? 30 closed, respecting the resistance. 15, I guess it closed bullish You're still finding resistance. Can I take buys based off that? Nah, I really don't. I really don't like anything in these areas, I'll be honest. To me, it just doesn't make sense to buy here. It also doesn't make sense to sell it either. Why? Because why would we buy here? Well, we're respecting this big level. So even a closure above this level, it gets faked out a lot. Here it gets faked out a lot. And you're having an instant top wick in the first 2 minutes here as well. Do you need at least another 30 closure? Yeah. I'm gonna leave it there, Zoom guys. I don't like any of this price action at all. It's insanely ugly that it makes, to be honest, it makes zero sense to sit here and watch it. Every single time you get in a breakout, you just come into a next level. And I feel like we're just watching this for the sake of watching and trying to force a trade. We're in a massive big range. We got FOMC tomorrow. I'm pretty happy to not take a trade in this and just get chopped up in this price action. So yeah, you guys on Zoom, I'll let you guys go. I'll update you guys once we get the hourly closure, or maybe even an hour after that. But I'm not going to be taking a trade this morning. This price action is not worth it. It's starting to come back down a little bit here as well. But yeah, I'll update you guys still throughout the rest of the day. But trade safe, don't force it. Don't feel like you have to take a trade for the sake of it, because that volume and them trades are always right around the corner. Wednesday onwards, the markets are going to be great once we get FOMC out of the way as well. So don't force it. Be patient. You guys on Zoom, I'll talk to you all in Discord soon. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye. All right, YouTube guys, I'm gonna wrap up there. I just don't really see much point in us watching this go sideways. You know, we're breaking out, then we're coming into resistance, and then we're coming into support. I think you're still gonna get great trades this week, but doing it right before FOMC in this type of price action, you just gotta ask yourself, is it worth it? Because I know what it's like. You know, you force that trade, you take the loss, and then when the markets make more sense, you kick yourself because you're like, damn, you know, I should have just waited for that good trade. Well, today is one of them situations, and I'm happy to recognize that and wait for the markets to make more sense and take good quality trades. I don't think you're going to get a good quality trade in these areas today, so I'm happy to let the markets range do their thing and then come back fresh again, maybe for even US session, or maybe closer once we get FOMC out the way tomorrow as well. So be safe, don't force it. You guys on YouTube, same time again tomorrow. I will see you there. Trade safe. See you next time. Peace.